my election is not universally popular in this room. I've heard a rumour that Mr. Brown is thinking now that we might do with this election what they did with the Irish referendum, and that is to call another one and possibly another one until they get the right answer. That's democracy in the 21st century. If you're disappointed with my election, you might be disappointed to be reminded of the fact that I'm actually a government and politics teacher. And I first came across Mr. Daunt's name, the inventor of the voting system, as long ago as 1977, when it was first mooted by Mr. Callaghan when he was Prime Minister. And I like to pride myself that I'm one of the few people who actually understand it. And I was trying to explain it to my colleagues earlier about multiples of 16.6 and whether or not we were going to be nearer to 16.6 or whether somebody else was going to be nearer to a multiple of that. But anyway, those are the rules. And in fact, when the BBC asked earlier whether we were counting on a seat, I said, when we entered this election, we accepted that elections are run by rules. If I won it, I'd be very pleased, but if I didn't win it according to those rules, then I'd be equally pleased, because I accept that the rules of elections must be followed to the letter. Now, I don't think it's something that's been withheld from people that the onslaught against us during this campaign has been more than against any other party in this country in recent times. Much more than it was against the old Labour Party when it really was Labour in the early 20th century, much more even than the Communist Party during the period of the Cold War. But somehow we've overcome it. Despite the fact that I've sometimes opened newspapers and thought, well, I'm not going to vote for them, and then suddenly realised they were talking about us. But despite the lies, despite the money, despite the misrepresentation, we've managed to win through. They might be able to slow us down here, they might be able to slow us down there, they might be able to stop us from achieving one objective, but they won't stop us from achieving the next objective. But ultimately, party objectives are not what all of this is about. I regard this as the first step towards the United Kingdom, the British people, getting freedom from the European Union dictatorship.